So he's known as the captain to his closest friends, and it is a real privilege to have you back here riding around in the dark with us.
Well, and Smith, you know, I've told you that my family has a pretty good relationship with Paul Lockhart, former astronaut, and I've never actually pinged him to see if he might be willing to come on the show, because he's been up in space twice. He's been to the International Space Station 2 times.
So for any fans of the old radio show, Tim had many memorable credits in his time participating with us. Among those, of course, you rode shotgun when we interviewed the late Stanton Friedman, who actually called in from his home in Canada, which was certainly one of our most important shows. I'm sure you remember that.
Sure.
That was a long evening being up there. Tim also co-piloted our memorable 90-minute discussion with the original hosts of the Mysterious Universe podcast, despite the 11-hour time difference from Virginia to Australia, but it was great to have you there for that as well.
I appreciate you having me there with you.
Of course, in the past year, there's been a lot of movement on topics related to those 2 shows. Did you ever get to see those Navy UFO videos from last year?
As a matter of fact, I did. And I found them extremely... It's interesting when you have an experienced Navy pilot who's saying that I've never seen anything like this before. And seeing a vehicle maneuver in the way that it was maneuvering and saying that that's something that I've never seen. I don't know if our U.S. military has that technology. I've never seen anything like it, and to me that was absolutely fascinating.
There are multiple pilots on the record now saying that they do not have technology like that. So how credible some of those sources are, don't know, but the Pentagon did acknowledge that those videos were real. So that right there is a big step in a direction a lot of people, I don't think, ever thought this whole conversation was ever going to go.
But I think you were pointing out, years and years ago that, the evidence is out there. It's just a question of the authorities at the Pentagon to actually say, hey, you know what, we saw this stuff.
Or somewhere else. I mean, I've been a long time proponent of the theory that it would be China that would come out and just say, yep, this is what this is. We're not sitting around waiting for the U.S. to, take lead anymore. And I know I've talked about how I thought that might shift the political balance, but that has not happened yet.
This is Ghost Hunters International.
So we're out here trying to find the Lorton Nike Missile Site, which we thought we would be able to drive up to, but we're not having any luck. The sign is not where it's supposed to be, and we're continuing the hunt.
Leader of time and space, Mike Smith, wandering the middle of the road. And he returns.
Okay. Well, this didn't turn out the way that we thought it was going to, or at least not the way I had planned it. We went looking for the Lorton Nike Missile Site, as we're enjoying a visit from our OG cast member Tim, Captain Kirk, but we couldn't find the sign. We have a theory that maybe some construction's been done since we planned this shoot, and the sign appears to be missing.